my name is Grace Harvey, and today I will be talking with you about the legacy of a wonderful woman, Maya Angelou, as well as a very important quote that she shared that can help all of us to be better humans. We are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. This was a quote by Maya Angelou that comes from the poem that she wrote entitled The Human Family. This poem is essentially about how we are all human and we all share more similarities than we do differences. Today I will share with you the influence of Maya Angelou, why this quote is so important to my daily life, and how it can help create a better future for all of us. Who was Maya Angelou? Well, she was mostly known for her poetry as well as being a very important civil rights activist and women's rights activist. Before she got her start with poetry, she was actually in Hollywood, and she was the first ever Black female director, which really just shows how monumental she was. And with her civil rights, she mostly focused on the true beauty of Black Americans, which is what makes her poems so amazing. She just really shares some beautiful words in her poetry, and I would definitely suggest checking out some of it sometime if you have the time to do that. 4 years before she passed away in the year 2000, Maya Angelou was actually awarded the National Medal of Arts by the former president at the time, Bill Clinton. So as you can see, this medal was presented by the President of the United States. So it was a very, 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 very high honor. And it really just shows you how important she really was to the world. So the poem, The Human Family, it's essentially about how we are all one big family. We all have so many similarities. We are all human, and we are all different, of course, but we are all the same. So the quote, "We are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike," really encompasses a good overview of the entire poem, which is such a well-written and beautiful poem by Maya Angelou. And this poem really relates to her fight for civil rights because it really focuses on showing how we are all equal. And it really shows you how we should all be created equal because we are all humans at the end of the day. And as well as relating to Maya Angelou's personal fight for civil rights, it relates as well to today's fight for civil rights, which is Black Lives Matter, the current civil rights movement happening in the United States. I'm sure you've heard about it. It's really important, and the main goal of this movement is just to get equality for Black Americans in our country. And I think that if people who don't necessarily want that maybe were to take a step back and remember that we are all humans, as the poem says, they might be a little bit more accepting. So this quote is really important to me, and I think that it can be really important to you as well. My mother is an extremely accepting, loving, kind person who I've really looked up to for my entire life. And she always had this quote everywhere. This is actually where I learned about this quote, was from my mother, because it's on her website. She's a teacher, so it is on her website. And it's also right above our TV in the living room on the wall in big letters. And this quote's been really important to my mom for a really long time, and being raised by somebody so loving and kind has really rubbed off on me, and this quote has become part of my philosophy as well, just like it's part of my mother's. And I think that if everyone were to abide by this quote and just remember that we are more alike than we are unalike, it could truly make the world a better place. I think that it could help to combat a lot of issues in our society of racism and bullying and various other things that might be going on. So at the end of the day, we're all humans, we're all imperfect, and we're all totally different. But We are all humans. We all have that in common, and we share so many similarities with each other. I hope that you will take Maya Angelou's legacy with you. I hope that she is never forgotten because she was such a wonderful woman. And I also hope that you will carry the quote with you, "We are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike," to help to shape who you are as it shaped me into who I am. Thank you very much. And these are my sources. Bye.